so many first ladies look like men. This is news from 5D. I'm Otis 5D.
News from 5D with Otis 5D.
All right, so there's so many examples, but we're just going to focus on Barbara Bush for now. And Jay Anderson, great follow on Twitter at the Project Unity, says, I'm pretty sure that's a man. I remember when I first saw this image during COVID, in one of my anti-vax groups, I thought it was fake. I was like, that's obviously not Barbara Bush. So I invite you to just do a search. Probably not. I mean, do Google, of course, but like, don't assume that it'll work on Google, because Google is fucking evil, and it's possible that they have like scrubbed the man-looking images of Barbara Bush now that it's like popular, that people are, digging. But try other search engines also. And that's a funny thing, too, is like, what search engine do you even try? You should fucking try Yandex in Russia, which is like less nerfed on Western stuff. But, what do I know? I'm a fucking Russian troll bot. So, but just like, if you just look at that image, like, that's obviously a dude with a wig, like a white wig. And then you're like, wait, what? That's like Barbara Bush. And then you start watching interviews. This video, to be honest with you, this is kind of a rant, because if I was more diligent on this, I would have like gotten all of the interviews and everything. But I invite you to search for like Barbara Bush interview. And when you see the person and hear the voice and everything, you're like, wait, what? People just accepted this. People weren't like tripping out that like, wait, that's like a dude. And you see that, one of the great concepts of any documentary is from What the Bleep Do We Know, which was like the OG, the fucking triple OG, woo-woo law of attraction, quantum physics shows that everything is connected documentary from like, I don't know, 2005 or something. And it has this great idea, which is like so far-fetched, which is that the Native Americans, when the Spanish conquistadors showed up on their shores, they couldn't see the ships because they didn't have any concept of like that kind of ship. So they just like didn't see it, and when that's like a big part of the documentary, and you're like, I don't know, man, that seems pretty far-fetched. And as the years have gone on, I have like a more nuanced view of what that actually means. Because even if you just look at the drone thing that's happening all over the world now, but, specifically New Jersey, whatever it is, the vast majority of people are just like not seeing it. They're like, yeah, whatever, I don't know. Like, it's, And a lot of the people who have done a significant amount of research into it, especially, government-related people, are like, bro, we have no idea what's going on. And yet still, the vast majority of people are like, eh. And I get it, because everything's a psyop. Like, I'm not trying to overstate that. But the point really is just like, if something isn't in your schema, you're not looking for it. RSD Tyler calls this a lot of people do, but it's where I heard it from, the reticular activation system. Your RAS it just sees woman. Yeah, Barbara Bush, sure. But now that we have like all this transgender stuff, you look at that and you get like a new, wait, what the fuck? And just all of the skepticism that now exists in our world with like the lying legacy media and Jeffrey Epstein not killing himself and just like everything. It causes you to look at things critically. And so as you go through first ladies and like Chuck Schumer's wife and just all of these people, and I am a huge proponent. In fact, probably next week, next Wednesday, I will do a watch with 5D on Candace Owens's interview of the French journalist who really broke open and exposed the Brigitte Macron case. And just in case you don't know, what that is it's the idea that Emmanuel Macron, the prime minister of France, president, I don't know, one of those two, his quote-unquote wife is actually a dude and was his teacher who was like 30 years older than him in high school, and the whole thing is like just completely covered up. And then you look at photos of this person and you're like, it's not that crazy. And then you look at the evidence that the guy, and the French police came after this guy like super hard. But anyway, you look at the evidence and it seemed like I would bet money that Brigitte Macron is a man. I'm with Candace Owens on that for sure. I think there's at least a 50% chance that Michelle Obama is a man. Like that's, and if again, both of these things, if I turn out to be wrong, all right, like I'm not like banking my life on it. And Barbara Bush, this may be a very masculine woman, but the thing that's just interesting to me is like, dude, what the fuck? Why are so many of these politicians, quote unquote wives, why do they look so much like dudes? Like a lot. It's not just a little. Like that's really all I want to do in this video. That's like the point of this video is like, bro, what the fuck? This shit is crazy. Like they really look like dudes. It's not just a little. Like it's a lot. And then all the videos of Michelle Obama with the schlong whipping around. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's not a schlong, but it's sure like not crazy to see those videos and be like, bro, that sure looks like a schlong. And until Joan Rivers came and was like, dude, that's a fucking man, and then proceeds to die. Like, I don't know. I didn't think much of it. Just like Barbara Bush, I didn't think much of it. So it's very interesting as people, myself included, start to think much of it. More and more of these, it's like it's weird. It's too many, and then you have to add to that the increasingly mainstream understanding that many mainstream politicians all over the world are more or less installed because people like Mossad have blackmail on them for some reason. So if you are married to a transgender person in disguise, like how much more blackmail like can you have? That is like the secret of all secrets. So I don't know. I really encourage people that are not that familiar with this to look into it. And Barbara Bush is like the perfect place to start because there are definitely wait, am I tripping? Does Nancy Reagan also kind of look like a dude? I think so. I can't remember. I won't go there because I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. But I think Barbara Bush is a great place to start because some of the photos, yeah, it's like passable. It's like, okay, yeah, that can be a woman. But like a lot of them, you're like, bro, that's a fucking dude. And I don't look at photos of women that often. Cynthia Lummis looks like a dude a lot. Lynn Alden looks like a dude a lot. Like, I don't fucking know. And then you see the interviews with Barbara Bush or Lynn Alden, not Cynthia Lummis so much. And you're like, bro, that's like a fucking dude. What the fuck? So stay woke. Don't trust the pigs, and go fuck yourself. All right, peace.
Otis5D.xyz.
Go fuck yourself.